Hello YouTubers, I'm Justin and today on Dash and Run we're going to be having a look at this. Now this is from Neewer and this is a 2-in-1 set of a motorized slider. Basically you've got the 3-wheel motorized Neewer slider in this box, and in this box you've got the rail section. So in this video basically I'm going to do an unboxing and I'll also demonstrate this device and see if it's something you might want to get for filming too. Okay, so the first thing out of the smaller box is these 3 manuals, and this covers the operation of the little 3-wheel motorized Neewer sliding device, and they give you some information on how to operate it. Next is this little bag here with an Allen key and a spare rubber wheel mount for the wheel, and that's included in the set. You get a USB cable for charging the device because it has an internal battery. Next is the remote for the actual motorized slider, and it's basically modeled on like a key car remote, and is quite small and basically allows you to operate the speed and also the direction of the slider. You get this little mounting device here which allows you to mount a ball head or some sort of tripod type head on the actual slider, and it's got 2 different sizes, so it will accommodate different size tripod type heads. And finally we have the actual Neewer slider device itself, and as you can see it's of a reasonable size. It fits in the palm of the hand, and those are the mounting points for your tripod head. Now these fold out and you have little markers on either side that also shows you the direction that you want your slider to go in. So if you adjust them like so, your slider is going to go in that sort of direction. Now you have a speed control on here, and you have forward and reverse control, so it will go one way or the other, and then an on and off and a USB charging port, and that's pretty much everything regarding this part of that kit. So the next part is in the second box, and the second box is basically a railing kit. Now the railing kit will allow this to be stuck permanently in a railing kit so that it can go right to left and will be great for mounting it on, say, a tripod or on surfaces where this is not going to work too well. So next let's have a look at what's in the other box. So next is a couple of manuals, and basically this will tell you how to assemble this railing system for the motorized sliding device itself. So they're the first thing out the box. Next is another one of those mounting things, so you end up with 2 of them in the box, which is pretty good. So you've got one that actually was with the actual motorized slider device, and then one with the railing system, so that's quite handy. So you've got 2 of these, so if you lose one you've got 2 at least. You've got a bag of feet for the actual railing system, and this will allow you to put the slider on various different surfaces, so they've included those too, which is pretty good. And finally we've got the railing system itself, and as you can see it's in segments, and you have 3 different sizes that you can put together. You can have it quite small, sort of medium and quite long, so that you've got different sizes for operating the slider, and also the fact that it makes it quite compact. Now the main purpose of the railing system is to allow this motorized slider to do much more smoother right to left movements. But you can operate this Neewer slider without the railing system, and of course you've also got the option of doing angles and turns without the railing system. The railing system though I feel gives you a little bit of an advantage, that if you want to mount it on tripods or take it to a different area, it's a bit easier than this trying to run it on certain rough ground. But overall I think this is a pretty neat kit. So next let's put this all together, and I'll show it to you all together, and then let's do a demonstration of the Neewer motorized slider in the slider railing system, and then also without the railing system, so you can see a bit of both. It will give you an idea of how good this motorized slider from Neewer is in the kit form, where you can get the railers as well as this. there you go, there's my quick unboxing and test of the newer motorised slider with the sliding rail kit, and overall I think this is pretty awesome. And if you're after a fairly cheapish motorised slider, you can't really go past this. You've got this device to operate on its own, but then you've also got the railing system, and the fact that you can make it smaller and bigger is great. So it's pretty much a recommendation from me, and something I would definitely recommend if you want to do some pretty neat sliding shots. Anyway, I'm Justin, and as always, thanks for watching, and please subscribe to my channel.